Hello, friends. The 203rd day of the war between Russia and Ukraine continues. Let's look at the main events over the past day. Now, there are many questions about whether the Russians managed to gain a foothold on the left bank of the Oskol River in the Kharkov region. An advisor to the office of the president, Arestovich, said yesterday that in general, yes, with the exception of areas south of Kupiansk and in the Borovaya area, where the Ukrainian armed forces are trying to break through the defense. However, both yesterday and today, the morning maps of the Institute for the Study of War do not show the appearance of Ukrainian troops across the Oskol River. At the same time, the Institute marked on its maps that, to the south, Sviatohorsk and Bogorodok had already been liberated by the Ukrainian army. Unlike Lyman, which remains under Russian control for the time being. According to Sviatohorsk, messages are different. On the one hand, the National Guard of Ukraine published several photos and videos from the city. The Russian side said that it was a sabotage group that sailed on boats, passed through the city, took pictures, and left it. Russian military telegram channels write that the city is in a gray zone. That is, it is not completely controlled by either the Ukrainian army or the Russians. The objective situation in the city is not completely clear, but it can be theoretically assumed that Ukrainian artillery from the higher bank of the Donets River could have driven the Russians out of Sviatohorsk. Judging by the videos of the National Guard, the buildings there were thoroughly destroyed. But it is not known whether Ukrainians control the city at the same time, and whether the Russians will attempt to regain full control over it. Sviatohorsk, as already reported, is important for holding the front line along the left bank of the Donets, to which the Russians retreated after leaving Izium. To the east, in the Luhansk region, a new offensive of the Ukrainian army may begin, Governor Sergei Gaidai said. According to him, it will start from Kremenaya and Svatovo. The Russians have already begun to pull equipment closer to these cities. The main blow will be there, he said. True, judging by the fact that Ukraine previously promised to deliver the main blow near Kherson, but went to Balaklia, Gaidai's words should be treated with caution. From the side of the Russians, there are statements that the Ukrainian army is going to attack either near Zaporozhye or in the direction of Volnovakha from under Volodar. That is, in a southerly direction to the coast of the Sea of Azov and in the direction of Crimea. And in order to get to Kremenaya, you need to take Lyman and Yampol along the way, but so far nothing has been reported about their capture. According to Lyman, Russia periodically publishes videos that the city remains under their control, and Russian military telegram channels write that reinforcements from the Russian army have arrived there. In addition, for the second day there have been reports that Ukrainian troops have occupied Belogorivka. But there is no clear confirmation of this information yet. The offensive of the Ukrainian army in the Kherson region continues, although not at the same pace as near Kharkov. In about 2 weeks of fighting, more than 500 square kilometers of territories and 13 settlements were liberated, said the head of defense of the Nikolaev region, General Dmitry Marchenko. Defense Minister Reznikov explained that the Kherson region is an agricultural region with irrigation canals that the Russians use as defensive trenches. Therefore, it will not be possible to move quickly there. The latest news from the region is contradictory. Yesterday, the Institute for the Study of War wrote that Russian troops were leaving Kiselivka in the northwest of the Kherson region. The organization cites satellite imagery showing how all but 4 of the Russian vehicles have moved away from their previous forward positions. However, Russian telegram channels refute the abandonment of Kiselivka by publishing a video from there showing the village under Russia. Kiselivka is important for Russians from an operational point of view. This is the last major settlement on the highway from Kherson to Nikolaev and on the railway line between the positions of the Ukrainian army and Chornobayvka. The withdrawal of Russian troops from this position could jeopardize their ability to defend the northwestern outskirts of Kherson. Last night, information began to come in from both sides about an attack by the Ukrainian military on the settlement of Davidov Brod. Ukrainian telegram channels announced a breakthrough in the Russian defense, in turn, the Russians that they were holding positions. Judging by the fact that no more information has been received, I will assume that this was reconnaissance in force. In the Donetsk region, Russian sources report that the Wagner private military company continues to advance on Bakhmut, while the Ukrainian General Staff writes that the attacks have been repelled. Also, from the Russian side, they report counterattacks of the Ukrainian army in the direction of Donetsk. Also, one of the topics discussed yesterday is the appearance of Iranian drones in the war in Ukraine. Judging by the published photos, the Ukrainian military shot down the first such drone, which was used by Russian troops. This happened in the Kupiansk region of the Kharkov region. Drone Kamids is called Geranium-2. And this, in fact, is an exact copy of the Iranian Shahed-136 drone. Russian experts call the drone a Russified Iranian drone. They also claim that the drone was not shot down, but struck. That's all for now. I'm waiting for your opinion in the comments. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.